jungle.
Good morning, one and all. This is Aarav of local Chempaka International, bringing you this week's global news. U.S. says Americans in Ukraine should depart immediately. The United States urged its citizens in Ukraine to depart immediately due to the increased threats of Russian military action. It added that the civilians in Ukraine should note that the American government will not be able to evacuate U.S. citizens in the case of military action. Do not travel to Ukraine due to the increased threats of Russian military action and the COVID-19. Those in Ukraine should depart now via commercial or private means, the U.S. State Department said in an advisory. Russia denies planning an attack on Ukraine but has amassed tens of thousands of troops on the border of Ukraine. Pakistan summons Indian chargé d'affaires over hijab controversy. Pakistan has summoned India's chargé d'affaires to the Minister of Foreign Affairs and conveyed the government's grave concern on the ban on Muslim girl students from wearing hijabs in Karnataka. The Foreign Office said in the statement late on Wednesday that the Indian diplomat was conveyed Pakistan's deepest concern over alleged religious intolerance, negative stereotyping, stigmatism, and discrimination against Muslims in India. There was emphasis that the Indian government must hold the perpetrators of harassment against women in Karnataka to account and take adequate measures to ensure the safety. Possibility of new COVID-19 variants really high, warns the WHO. Describing the new COVID-19 variants as the wildcard, a top World Health official has warned that the Omicron will not be the last one, and the possibilities of other new variants are really high. During a question and answer session that was live streamed on the WHO's social media platform on Tuesday, the WHO COVID-19 technical lead Maria Van Kerkhove said that the Global Health Agency is tracking 4 different versions of Omicron. We know a lot about this virus, but we don't know everything, and quite frankly, the variants are the wildcard. So we are tracking this virus in real time as it mutates, as it changes, but this virus had a lot more room to move, she said. Koala declared endangered as disease loss habitat take toll. Koalas were declared officially endangered Friday in eastern Australia as they fall prey to disease, lost habitat, and other threats. Federal Environment Minister Susan Lee downgraded their conservation status across the country's east coast in Queensland, New South Wales, and the Australian Capital Territory, on recommendation by the government's Threatened Species Scientific Committee. Earlier, they've been listed as vulnerable species. Koala populations in New South Wales have fallen by 33% to 61% since 2001. In 2020, a parliamentary inquiry warned the species might become extinct before 2050 without urgent intervention. The number of koalas in Queensland has fallen by half since 2001 due to drought, fires, deforestation, and some are killed in attacks by dogs or run over on the roads. And with that, we conclude the world news for this week. This is Aarav signing off. We'll see you next week.